Welcome to the Tangled Puppet. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for me. Alright, so this is an ancestor message. And it's not just my ancestors. This is ancestors of all of the collective of a higher vibration of the ancestors of the 144 is what I'm hearing. And these are the people that have your back, right? And I'm guided to tell people and to always teach people, you should work with your ancestors. Set up altars. There's many things online you can read about different types of styles of ancestors. You could contact myself. There's lots of different people who are willing to help teach people about the altars and how to work with them. But I myself am very capable of helping you. If you would like to know, you could reach out. I'm also a medium, so I have the ability to hear, and it helps. So let's go from there. Okay, so let's say our prayer and get started. Angels, ancestors of the highest, widest orders, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, clearing out anything that may affect the way that I give the message in a clear manner and not tongue-tied so that people can understand it. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. I do not know what's going on with my speech today, but bear with me. Okay, so I have a message that I was channeling out, and it all started while I was creating something today. I've been working on this project for my ancestors, and as I was painting, I heard them say, "Together we rise." I said, okay. I said, what would you like me to do with this "Together we rise"? And they're like, I want you to paint it right here. I said, okay. They said, we want the tree of life right here, as above, so below. As within, so without. Do you understand the full concept of that? As in hell, as in heaven, here on earth. As you are inside, it will reflect outside. So if you are a facade or you wear a mask, your bark will peel and your face will show. Right? But it's the same. What spiritual authority you hold in all areas. But where there's manipulation and things changed here and people don't understand who people are, there's principalities, there's an order to this. And they come against people. They're not understanding how much authority each one really has. So if you're asking for justice in a situation, chosen ones, tell them, God, I need you to show my soul like it is as in heaven, as it is here, as above, so below. Show them in the 3D who I am in another realm. I want to call karmatic justice on a situation, as above, so below, as within, so without. You know, and if you're in the wrong, you might not want to do that because that's to you too. That's saying that you want to bring balance to it, whatever that balance is. You're releasing the need to control, knowing that you don't see or know it all and that you don't know the big plan. So you're stepping out from trying to control a plan that's not yours because you can't see the whole big plan of your life. And you're allowing those that have your highest intention, your highest good involved for you to step out and say, hey, this is what the big picture is. This is the steps, the actions that need to take. And while she's sitting here surrendering, or he is surrendering to the process, this is what has to be done. And you will see mountains moved in your life, okay? learning the 3 modes to life: giving, receiving, and neutral. Neutral is allowing to surrender without control. Giving, you have to give to receive. So you give, you share your knowledge. Knowledge is worth more than $1 is. A lot of people think that sharing just their money is going to help them. No, you need to share the ancient wisdom that has been given to you to help the world ascend. You have a mission here on earth. You have a purpose here on earth, okay? So I'm connected fully in, going to allow my higher self and my ancestors and the angels of the highest order to come through and give the message the way that it needs to be given. So you could feel like somebody dropped your heart on the floor, or you could have had your heart dropped in the floor, collective. Is my message with that rose quartz just falling in the floor, something stopped your heart for a minute, made a sudden shift in your life and the energy. Okay, so we have here a miracle because of this creation. It was surrounding a prayer that someone said that led to growth and faith. This miracle is coming in because of the ancient wisdom that they hold. It's bringing in new beginnings with this creation. It's all in divine timing. That growth is what allowed them to honor their energy. And that faith is what allowed them to integrate 333, the mind, the body, and the soul, the ancestors, the ancient wisdom. They had to bring it all together. Just because one can channel it and acquire it to create what's been created out of this faith here and this growth here, it had to ascend. It had to become one. It had to find balance between the feminine and the masculine energy. Something about rattles. This is a divine sisterhood that one is about to teach. They're about to bring it in with the truth here. It's something about a retreat. This may have other people angry, but this divine sisterhood is a community of spiritual sisters and brothers of the light, and it's taking action for ascension. It's slow but steady. And the person that I'm talking to is the lunar queen. She is the celestial crescent, the goddess of 1,000 names. She holds ancient mysteries, and she has gathered her wisdom and her power from a past life, because she has 1,000 names, so many past lives, and each one, she is a spiritual leader and teacher that has a life that's restored. This is the princess of the phoenix. This is the rising phoenix. I'm telling you, somebody has done a lot of work, and it's integrated this past, the present, and the future. Their feminine and their masculine, they have been initiated, I'm hearing, into the realm of the big leads. This person is fully in their divine purpose and their north node. Yeah, look, the light. This person has literally integrated in from the sun. Something about that energy has helped them step into a vibration that's deeper of love, and that was the key to life. It was this dark healing chamber that wasn't allowing her to completely, or he to completely triumph and have success. Isis helped this process and is bringing in blessings of the Sun Falcon now, with it's a stellar blessing of the celestial goddess of abundance. This is a serious amount of growth. This is the divine solar child is reborn, and the mysteries are being revealed in the eyes of Isis. This is somebody who carries Isis energy. This is the Queen of Heaven, the blessings from the divine Empress of the skies. It has to do around this magic and this ritual, this crafting, the sacred practice so that others could enter in this chamber of healing has allowed this lady to rise. And this is about a lady. I'm going to stop saying a man. This is about a woman. And they are uniting with their angelic self. And miraculous miracles are coming for whoever this is. That's the message that I'm channeling from Isis at the moment. Yeah, the divine guardian, the protector, the protection of the winged mother. That's who I'm channeling. It's Isis. Let's open some gateways. I want to know about this faith. I want to see the gateway to this faith. The gateway to the faith is by embracing the future. This is, I step into the future with an open heart. This person had their bags packed and took off. No worries, no lower vibrations. Yes, starting fresh, this yin and yang. Look at all this growth. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. And that's what she knew. She walked by faith. You know why? Because she had faith in the ancestors, faith in the messages that she was getting. She knew to trust herself. She knew. She only trusted herself because she stepped into stillness one night and realized, hey, I've always had myself. Who better than to trust than me? I'm not going to let me down in any way, shape, or form. From now on, it's what I say to me and only what I say to me goes. Me and my higher self and my spiritual team and God. And that's it. Yeah. And that allowed her to break these barriers, to remove these generational curses off of her life. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. My power is born in the majesty of silence. And that's the faith that this woman acquired to ignite this courage to what? To grow anything and everything that will grow. I am stronger. I am courageous, and I am on a mission. And look, this is a woman on this horse, but she has a white flag because she is even kind of golden, but she is waving the divine flag, and she is coming with a serious message. She's coming. Where is she going? She's going to her power. And that's from this growth. I step into my power boldly and confidently, courageously and strongly by letting go. She said a prayer that let go. I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of life. What do you need from me? I will do it for you. And she surrendered. Yeah, and cherished herself. On your behalf, I would like to live if you allow me to do your work. Is what I'm hearing. I will work for you if you grant me a life. That allowed her to embark on this dream. I savor the wonders of the world and soaring into joy with childish wonders through my life because she healed her inner child through this. Show me about this creation. Yeah, cherishing yourself. Like I said, it popped right back out. I accept and I love myself. Everything about myself, my shadow side. regret nothing. Trusting your intuition. And when she came into her power, she realized that her life is truly guided. She got the key. Something about getting a key and a lantern. And a gold coin. And a cup. A cup crafted from her and the ancestors. Yeah, they took action with enthusiasm to break life's boundless. Life has a rigid box. And this woman said, Earth is round. I'm not going to stay in a square. I like a circle. You can't put me in a cage. I have to work. I have to network. With this tree energy, there's a lot of networking. With the roots below, there's a lot of networking. Dwelling in this truth. Knowing thy truth, I stand in the light of the truth. And because of this has shifted everything in one's life. Because they shared themselves, they networked themselves. I am incredibly generous being. And it's about this fresh start. Do you believe in magic? I am a generous being. A wonderful new life is coming to me. Because she surrendered, yes, and my life is illuminated to the world because I stand in my truth and I'm making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. I'm opening to love. My heart is completely open. I have had a renewal in my life, and that's how I became the rising phoenix. She says, yes, I'm allowed to communicate freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. My inner powers grow in moments of quietude because the ancient wisdom was this deep inner knowing that was emerging from deep within me. And what fell in my lap just then was this emerging from grace. This inner wisdom was emerging from grace to open the soul so that it could follow and sing at the rhythm of its own drum, to give birth with this dynamic of energy to help people listen with their heart, to trust the message they receive from the heart. And these angels have been helping this woman do this. Yes, they're shimmering wings of angels that embrace and love and cherish this woman. And all parties are cultivating here to help bring balance to the chosen ones. This abundance of the universe is pouring into my life so that you can accept and truly know that this is what it is, that this inner majestic you is really you. And that this journey that you've been on as this crazy traveler sailing forth all over the universe was the most necessary journey of your entire life. Is that you had to take this action, that you had to fly free, that these wings that you have on you, they had to fly. I'm talking to an earth angel or something. Do you hear this message? I am a clear channel for the message from Spirit. I'm speaking to somebody who heard exactly what they needed to do in this moment of quietude, in this moment of faith. And they literally took action by simplifying their life. Everything in their life that they treasured, they kept, and everything else, they even took out the stuff they treasured just to clean the place up. It didn't even matter. They rose above what was stopping them only to see beauty and grace so that they could exceed their expectations, so that they could soar into a new excellence, so that they could rise to a new level. This person stopped for a moment and said, hey, I just need to pause, just a break for 1 second, so I can look deep within me, so that I can integrate all of this that I have acquired, all of this knowledge, all of this new potential, all of my dreams, everything that I wanted for me, into me, so I can become the new me. And that was the grief, the sadness that people thought were tears of this woman losing. These tears were, you have to grieve your old self. You have to truly let that go. You have to truly transition. You have to truly shed the skin. You have to truly let the emotions go that hold you back. You have to truly just say it. Just say how or what. What is that deepest, darkest memory in there? Why don't you trust? Why don't you let anybody in? Why won't you change? Why won't you evolve? You have to heal the past life, your past moment, your past regrets, because you need no regrets. You have to understand that moment that kept you stuck there and in your head is what you need to heal. And that's the only regret you have, is that it's not healed. Once you heal it, you're going to get the aha moment. You're going to see what the big picture was in that point, in that purpose in your life, in that plan for you. You might have felt attacked at that moment, but that's because you didn't see the big picture. This new way of perception, of understanding, of really healing is allowing you to manifest all of your dreams. And your dreams are coming true. So be expecting miracles, collective. Miracles are blossoming in my life, because you're about to get nothing but joy and pleasures for being in the flow of mending bridges from the past, the present, the future, from the roots of our ancestors, allowing them to flow through your blood in order to wake up the collective of people who need to speak about it, to bring about it. This is that adventure that you've been embarking on, and these seeds that you've been planting, that are allowing you to stand firm at this very moment in your life, collective. And this retreat, is the omens that you need, is your moment to shine on, to spread the knowledge that you've acquired about this perception, to allow people to connect in, to emotionally release, to bring them abundance of the mind, the body, the soul restoration, the letting the go, the balance, how it brings in balance, to have a new day, to divide, well, whatever, maybe they need to divide, but what I was going to say is to build their psychic developments with duality through forgiveness, because it really is all good, and it brings changes and new beginnings in one's life. It's simply with self-love. It's this discernment of this divine timing for an inner journey. It's a retreat for an inner journey, collective. That's the chess move for the healing game, to bring in the mother load, and it's happening in a few days. Something to do with the soulmate energy, this courtship, this long-term potential, though, is what I'm picking up on. It's unions, it's soul tribes, and this bonfires. And this is the scales that's being balanced in summertime, as this is about to co-create, and it's going to change the road. It's unconditional. This is something that's going to be a sisterhood that's going to map out someone's directions, and it's going to keep happening from lifetime to lifetime. Summer after summer after summer, this will be something that grows and grows and grows. This is a new vibration in the world. This is a new perspective that is going to defy gravity. It is going to counteract and ascend, elevate, and help people feel good. I want to go. So, yes, this is the time, the paradox of light versus dark, and it's changing in the world right now. It's, you know, it's bringing in wonderful news with a zest for life. It's light wins. It's a powerful force. It's going to bring hope back to the world and bringing independence with spiritual growth. And Archangel Michael and all of the archangels here, Cassiel, all of them, they are putting this into play right here, right now, in a matter of weeks. You better think twice, because it's happened with limited possibilities, and it's changes that are coming fast, quick, and in a heartbeat. Sunday, today, you're about to find something out, and that's the great revelation of this big plan. It's because someone over the purification of the fire, the holiness, the truth, and the love, they increased their faith and overcame addictions. And that's the life lesson that they needed to emotionally create the visions of and the claircogenesis, and to speak through the signs of truth to this divine partner, their twin flame, their unconditional love, something about this perfect union. Somebody's about to meet somebody at this retreat, and that's going to be the love of their life. And this is the development. This is the divine order. And it's impossible miracles that are coming through for somebody. And it's all divinely orchestrated. Just believe. Yeah, they're about to help the community believe. Yeah, the community is about to see somebody is blessed and has a new life. They got a leg up and they can breathe now. They're all asking why. They thought something about a masculine orphaning them. They wouldn't have peace and they would think it was time to go. But they didn't use their mind about this woman. She went to the edge and found peace and serenity in her higher power. Yeah, something about this nap. Yeah, they thought that she was just going to be in this never-ending story and doing things by the book, trying to mend things, but they didn't know about this forked road and how flexible she really was, to be fair. Something about this loyal heart had to be cleaned up, thought about, so she could co-create. Yeah, this yin, this empress, yeah, she's in between worlds. She is the treasure right here, right now, and that's the building block Spirit was using to change the winds of the world. Yeah, she knew what moves to make, and the community's mad it's not them. This was fated, and that's the message in the bottle. Something about this milk and honey is the only thing going around for her, and that's the truth to be told. She went the distance, and there's gifts exchanging because of this regeneration of this unfinished symphony, and people's been observing that, and they realize she chopped the wood and cut it out, and they're very proud. Her ancestors and of this woman. This is a personal, almost personal message. I feel like, but if it fits you more than one, take it, run with it. If this is your message, you know it is. But they're all clapping. They're excited. Like I said, this was a whole initiation. Something about 4 and an elephant. Something about 4 and 8. Maybe April 8th is your birthday. Maybe you're 48 years old. Something about this Pegasus energy. Something about 448. Something about 4, 4, and 6, 8. Maybe your birthday is April 4th, and maybe the person you'll be connecting with is 6, 8, or 8, 6. This has to do with the teddy bear and the time. Grandfather clock here. One more message. Check it out. 2024. Like I said, right here, right now. The ancestors are definitely guiding this. This is a cycle of life, collective. This was always going to happen this way. Whoever you are, have a blessed day.